Hello my viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you are yet to do so, please kindly subscribe to my channel. And now the news in details. Nnamdi Kanu sends message to Biafrans on picking up arms over referendum. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has warned Biafrans and members of his group that picking up arms will not ensure the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra. Niger News reports that the IPOB leader made this statement during a live broadcast on Radio Biafra recently. Kanu said that the mistake previous Biafran agitators made was to pick up arms, noting that this led to their failures and Kanu will not repeat the same mistakes. The secessionist leader maintained that IPOB members cannot pick up arms without preparation. Kanu warned that should IPOB members and Biafrans go to war now without meeting the necessary people and important governments to the world, the Nigerian government will just tag us rebels, terrorists. His words, when you keep asking what we are doing, what are we doing, you think Biafra will just come when you pick up arms unprepared. This is why we failed before, and I, Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, shall not repeat the same mistake. If we go to war now without meeting the necessary people and important governments of the world, the zoo will just tag us rebels, terrorists, and with their influence and wealth, the international community shall buy into the deceit to join and carry out a second genocide against our people, as they did in 1967 to 1970. Do you know that the zoo has already bought off all the major mainstream media of the world not to discuss Biafra in their platforms? Do you see why I always reverence His Excellency late General Chukwu Emeka Ojukwu for withstanding the world in a defensive battle for 30 months? He is greatest indeed, but IPOB is yet to complete that mission, and we shall surely come out victoriously because Ojukwu has mandated us for this very divine mission, he added. That's what we need in the country, because Nnamdi Kanu doesn't want the Biafrans to make the same mistakes that the past ones has done. He doesn't want them to do the same thing that the past ones has done. So, which is good. And a lot of people, they are in support of that. And somebody said, my strong prayers for Nnamdi Kanu is that God will help him to the end. And actualization of Biafran nation, let God grant you favor before good people of the world, reasonable government of the world, and all those who are against Nnamdi Kanu. May God make them to get the worst brutality of Buhari's government. May the blood of innocents killed by the herdsmen hunt and destroy them, like the PDP women leader of Kogi State. That is and they are, all of them, people are already in support of Biafra. And somebody said, all the way Biafrans, may the name of God of Biafran territory be praised. So trust me, Nnamdi is doing a great job. He should keep doing that. And I know one day, they will achieve their aim. One day, the Biafrans will be free. Definitely, they will be free. Somebody made a comment and said, I'm not an Igbo person, honestly. If Igbos get Biafran, I would definitely go with them, because Biafran will be controlling all African black race, I swear. They will have highest security force among African nations. Igbos are the pillar of Nigeria. and that said, the God of evil will do it for Biafran, Nnamdi Kanu and others. God of evil is yours, and God of evil is your strength. As Nigeria is not working and not ready to work out good things, so Biafrans must go. Obviously, they should release these people. Why are they still keeping them? Biafrans must go, of course. Why are they keeping them? Enough is enough. Enough is enough for all those things. That's what I can say. And there are still some people that are still against this guy. They just don't want to hear his name. I don't know. I believe those people, they don't even have a sense at all. They don't have a vision. They don't have a vision like Nnamdi Kanu. That is why you can still see some people having another motive against Nnamdi Kanu. You can imagine somebody said, Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to say. He just keep inciting hatred in the heart of Igbos towards other tribes in the country. I'm sure if the war starts now, you won't see him in Nigeria. He will just push the innocent IPOB members to their early graves. People that are fighting for referendum or independence don't run to hide in other country. They stay in their countries and fight with the people. But where is Kanu today? Nigeria is a zoo, yet your people are all over the zoo. You see some IPOB members in the north claiming they are from Biafran land, yet they refuse to go to Biafran land, but stay in the north and be shouting Nigeria is a zoo. Let them go to Biafran land, which is not a zoo, and they refuse. This guy, I believe, I still insist that Kanu knows what he's doing. And I will still be in support of Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu is a great warrior. Nnamdi Kanu is a great warrior. For those that are not in support of Nnamdi Kanu, I believe such person doesn't have a vision. Such person want to die in poverty. Such person really want to die in silence. Because we need somebody that can speak for the voice of the people, that can speak on behalf of the innocent Nigerians that we have today. That is what we need. That is what we need. And another person too was against it. He said this Nnamdi Kanu has no news. I wonder why they put such nonsense on social media. This 419 is a fraud. Stop making us waste our time to read this. You can imagine that. That's serious. So my viewers today, what is your own point about this? Kindly drop your opinion below. Click on the subscription button and also press the bell icon to get updates whenever I upload videos.